It was 1916. A few years into the war, I was in the army, infantry.
Gwyn's Shorts.
All Welsh division over in France.
Episode 9. We Won't Go Quietly. Katy and Alan found the kitchen easily, and Katy was quite happy to discover that the mansion couldn't run out of supplies thanks to a few spells cleverly set by Astra when the legends were stuck in 1925.
I love magic. I hope that Astra will teach me a few tricks.
And I hope that she will turn Gwen back to his normal size first. Alan wanted to hold his boyfriend in his arms without risking crushing him in the process.
Don't worry. As soon as the legends will get the keys, they will come here, and Astra will turn Gwyn back to normal. You will be able to kiss him properly.
Alan liked the sound of that, and he smiled at the young woman. Following her directions, he helped her prepare a meal, and by the time the table was set, Ali entered in the kitchen.
Iris is not joining us?
When Alan and Katy didn't hear the sound of an argument, they became confident that the situation had been sorted peacefully. However, the concerned expression on Gwyn and Ali's faces seemed to tell a different story. Ali sat at the table and placed Tiny Gwyn on it. Alan had built a makeshift tiny table and chair for him, and Katy had found a coffee set that she could use for him as well.
Too bad I can't go in a toy store. I could have bought a dollhouse and accessories for Gwyn.
She was trying to brighten the mood, but she could sense that Ali and Gwyn were concerned, and she started fiddling with her crocheted Gwyn.
According to Iris, there's a bounty on the legends. Someone wants Sarah and Ava's baby.
But how do they know about the pregnancy? Alan wondered, still unaware that the legends were really famous.
It's not exactly a secret. Everyone knows about the pregnancy.
Katy placed a pot on the table.
As young Constantine would say, you can't fight demons on an empty stomach. Let's eat. Then we can come up with a plan to save the legends.
Easier said than done. Once the legends escape the time prison, they'll be chased by time masters and bounty hunters. Even behind bars, they manage to get into trouble.
But if they stay in the mansion, then they will be safe. Although they can't hide forever.
They all fell silent, but they startled when a familiar voice could be heard.
I hope you saved your plate for me. It smells delicious.
Can't you, knock or announce yourself when you teleport? You'll end up giving one of us a heart attack if you keep popping up without warning.
Iris shrugged and motioned Alan to sit back at the table while she remained standing.
I'll have to remember it next time.
Did you find who placed a bounty on the legends?
Well, something came up.
In other words, you failed.
Let's just say that I might have triggered an alarm when poking for information.
Ali was about to say something when her face changed. Tiny Gwen worried instantly. Are you going to faint, Miss Ali? Alan, Katy, and even Iris shared the same concern, but they remained silent. After what seemed a very long time, Ali finally spoke.
You didn't only trigger an alarm. You brought attention upon us. In one of my visions, I saw the lifeless bodies of the legends scattered around this mansion. It didn't make much sense to me back then, but in light of what you just told us, and considering I remembered that you, Katy, and myself were amongst the victims, it's safe to say that the bounty hunters have found a way to access the mansion.
About that, you should know that Jennifer was caught before she could hand all the keys to the legends. She pretended that she stole the keys for herself. But bottom line, there are a couple of keys at large.
Just as she finished talking, they heard footsteps approaching in a hurried manner. Someone had managed to gain access to the mansion.
Grab anything you can use as a weapon. We won't go quietly.